Two defeats in a week for Borough. Today they travel to Reading. Ross Heaton, their manager Oct17, has been moaning about injuries.
And this annus horribilis for the Royals in terms of fitness and form means teenage striker Sam Smith has a first league start. 8 Reading players are out, but Jan Kermorgant is back on the bench. Borough's Marcus Tavernier gets his full league debut. He scored in midweek, but Gary Monk's side are 13th and without a win in 6. It's Reading 0, Middlesbrough 0.
Thank you, Ross. No side has scored more. Penalty in the Championship, Ross Heaton.
And it's gone to Middlesbrough. Britt Assombalonga was fouled inside the penalty area by the captain, Paul McShane, for Reading. And the captain for Middlesbrough, Grant Ledbetter, is putting the ball down on the spot. Vito Manone is delaying things on the goal line. But Borough have the chance to put themselves in front. Ledbetter steps up against the Italian and scores. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1.
A no win in their last 6 games. Gary Monk breathing a huge sigh of relief. A big roar from our studio people here in the studio. Right, let's go back into the Championship. Ross Heaton.
Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1. The Royals have responded after conceding an early penalty. Aluko has fired wide from distance as they look for an equaliser. Oct17 highly animated down below. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1.
Half-time whistle has just gone. Ross Heaton at the Medeski.
It's Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1. These two out-of-form sides separated by a composed Grant Ledbetter penalty. Britt Assombalonga, the man, felled in the box. It's been full-blooded and feisty. An accidental clash of heads saw Ilori subbed off for Reading. Borough appealed strongly for a second spot kick when Braithwaite went down in the box. Downing was also tormented for the Teessiders on the wing. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1.
All right, we're going to take you to Deepdale. And to the Medeski, Ross Heaton.
It's Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1. The visitors have been purposeful and effervescent. Assombalonga a constant threat throughout. Downing is providing plenty of ammunition. Reading's best chances have fallen to the teenager Sam Smith. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1.
And into League One in the Championship to Ross Heaton at the Medeski, where Oct17 has been moaning about injuries, Ross.
Yes, he's already seen Thiago Ilori come off in this game, and it's not going well at all. His opposite number, Gary Monk, is currently on course for a first win in 7. Grant Ledbetter's first half penalty came from a foul on Britt Assombalonga, and the £15 million man should have doubled the lead. He's just dragged a shot wide after bulldozering his way into the box. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 1.
And let's take you into League One. Lots of goals in the EFL. One at the Medeski, Ross Heaton.
It's now Reading 0, Middlesbrough 2. £15 million Britt Assombalonga with a bullet header after an enticing cross from Howson. Gary Monk may now have his first win in 7. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 2.
Yep, Borough up to 9th as it stands. What is happening to Reading this season at the Medeski, Ross Heaton?
They're falling apart here a little bit. They've nearly conceded a third. Daniel Ayala has just seen a header cleared off the line from a Stuart Downing corner. They're looking very nervous at the back, and Oct17 looks deflated down below as well. Reading 0, Middlesbrough 2.
Back to the Premier League.